Sony have announced that they will discontinue physical discs for games on the PS5 as of January 2028 to focus on all digital sales. They say this is a natural direction to adapt to consumer trends, which is more corporate speech in all honesty. The biggest concern about this move from Sony is that game ownership feels compromised for buying games only with a digital license to use as a digital purchase. It will be the only option going forward after January 2028 in not owning digital games you purchased outright. When people pay £70 for a brand new game digitally while they don't own the game in the slightest, with physical options being taken away without notice. It's not the right call for Sony to do this if they're going to fully implement this going forward with the PS6. It is very concerning that they are going to get rid of physical games as an alternative option. It is setting up a dangerous example against consumer rights and inflation on retro physical games, with potential other gaming companies to follow suit. Furthermore, it would fully implement online-only DRMs to games and servers like a ticking time bomb within 10 years when the servers shut down, making online-only digital games inaccessible. This has dampened the hype for the upcoming PS6 generally for me. I literally just got my PS5 2 years ago. It's a very difficult scenario for me to gather hype when I'm going to be too busy trying to catch up games released from 4 and 5 years ago, whether it's a physical or a digital copy, just as long as I'm going to be able to play the PS5 games. Personally, I'm guilty for buying games digitally than physically, for convenience sake for doing this as much as anyone else. I do have a handful of PS5 games physically. It is cheaper and is a more open option into buying second-hand games, whether it's a local game shop or on eBay and Amazon. Yes, the digital storefront can give you discounts, but only for a set limited time frame and doesn't feel exactly the same. It's a sad direction where gaming is heading as of 2026. This video is not the full analysis of the situation. The aim of this video is to spread awareness about this thing from a personal point of view. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Is this what you want in gaming, or is this an idiotic mishap from Sony? As of the PS3 storefront closing down for good, this one is a long time coming. I mean, it was supposed to have closed down in 2021, but due to backlash, this had made Sony withdrew the decision. This time, they are going to try again, and I think it's going to be for good this time, with the following affecting Mexico, Honduras, and... okay, let me try and say this one. Nicaragua in August 2026. I apologize for the mispronunciation. That one is a very tricky name to spell out. Yeah, it's a horrific timescale. Latin America and Middle Eastern countries will have their stores closed in late 2026, and all other countries to follow suit in July 2027. I would like to send my condolences to everyone across the world. The PS3 is nearing 20 years old. It is a long time to have the still open. Although the interface seems better days with it barely running properly, and the only way to purchase games on there is with credit card top-up, which you can do online as they removed the feature for using credit card payments. I find it a ridiculous tactic to put people off. It's been like this for ages now. I have had a lot of memories buying really cool games and getting stuff online, so unless people start another backlash like they did last time in 2021, it can likely be the last time we can see it for the time being. Now would be a good time to start buying digital games you want before Sony pulls the plug for good. Thank you for listening and watching this video. Thanks again.